Crystal Knapp from the Trenton Times. Bishop-elect, what high school did you go to in Princeton? And could you talk just a tiny bit about your spiritual formation?
Sure.
Since you're local?
I had the best education of my life at St. Joseph's Prep Seminary in Princeton, which is now no longer open. It's close to Princeton University. We would have study hall in the afternoon. I'd see the rowers. You could hear them on Lake Carnegie. And we had the privileges of the university. Maybe I'm a bit of a nerd. I was going to plays at the McCarter as a high school kid, and in the Firestone Library, I used to work there on the weekends, go in and study and read, and just was a great educational environment to be in Princeton. But that's where I met the Vincentian fathers. Actually, it's a funny story, and people ask me all the time, how did you become a Vincentian? I didn't know the Vincentians from anybody, And I got on a bus one day, and I always wanted to be a priest, and I sat down on the bus, and I felt a piece of paper. I pulled the piece of paper out from under the seat, and it was an ad for the Vincentian fathers. So I filled it in and sent it off, Gotta be careful what you ask for, right? So I got a lot of literature from the Vincentians, and then my mom and dad, what is all this stuff? I said, I'm thinking about being a priest. And I went to their, it was kind of like a week-long summer camp, a workshop, they call it a Vocation workshop. I hated it. I went the next summer. I hated it even more. I said, something's not right here. They got to be hiding something. So I went to school there, and I just had the greatest time. I had such wonderful, good priests, holy priests, priests filled with joy, and priests were a lot of fun. And it gave me just an insight into the priesthood, really as a vocation that it has its serious elements, but it's a vocation of great joy. And they introduced me to St. Vincent de Paul, who, in my mind, is a great model for diocesan priests and for all of us as priests. So I hope that fills it in a little bit. Thank you. Anybody else? Anything? I'm a beach bum, so I was happy to know that the diocese has a shore parishes.
So, Mr. Rogers from the Monitor, I'm a shore girl. So I'm glad to hear you're a beach bum.
I'm a beach bum. You'll see me there.
That's great, and
but go easy on the photographs as I walk along.
we were all wondering this morning as we read your bio, we noted your great passion for academia, but we were wondering what other things interest you. Now we know you're interested in the beach, in McCarter Theater, but I'm sure you have other things that...
Nothing else really. I think. I'll tell you, and I think I follow my mom in this regard. I'm never bored. I just enjoy life. I enjoy everything about it. I love to read. I'm a great walker. I love to walk. I love being with people. I love music. I'm not a great athlete myself, but I've been interested in my brothers, so they were great. My dad was a super golfer. My oldest brother played football. My second oldest brother was a baseball nut, so we have so much of interest in the family. Everything really interests me. In fact, I used to drive everybody crazy at Catholic U because, I was interested in everything, every dimension of it. And, I'd go out with the workers, and I'd go with the public safety. In fact, when I retired, they deputized me as a permanent member of the public safety force, gave me a badge and all, which was great. But I just enjoy life, I don't know how to be more specific than that. I love to read and have fun. I love to go out to dinner, and that's one of my favorite things. In case you're interested, anybody doesn't have anything to do on a Friday or Saturday, give me a call. Thank you. Thanks for asking. Anybody else? Anything?
Scott Leslie from the Monitor. Actually, I wanted to ask a question of Bishop Smith.
Bishop?
What are you going to do with yourself in your retirement? What are your plans?
Well, I've not retired. So my retirement plans, once the Holy Father accepts my resignation, whenever that might be, is certainly to be here in the Diocese of Trenton. Sometimes lay people, they think about retirement and you're going to go to Florida or Palm Beach or something, but I'm going to stay here in the Diocese of Trenton, and my plan is, hopefully, with Bishop's permission, to move into the retired priest home up in Lawrenceville and live there and be part of the diocesan life in whatever way I can be of service. and to have the excitement and the joy that I've always had of continuing my priesthood and my Episcopal ministry. So you're not getting rid of me. If you don't like me, I'm going to be around.
You know, when they asked me that question at Catholic U, you know, when the retirement was announced, and I said, what are you going to do in your retirement? I said, anything I want.
You're more honest than I am.
And I hope you will do that too. You know, I'm really so thrilled that Bishop is going to be around, you know, just as a colleague and a brother bishop and a good friend. You know, I've already enjoyed very much his great sense of humor. He said to me on the phone last week, he says, you know, I'm a character. So I said, well, that makes two of us, so we're going to get along very well. Anybody else? Anything? No?
We have no other questions?
No?
Thank you.
It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to being with you. Thank you. God bless you all.